There is literally no one better on the entire planet at rewriting history and gaslighting combined than the modern American liberal. And if you add just a dash of the quiet part out loud, then you have the perfect MSNBC segment, man. Just listen to these goofy, out of touch propagandists explaining how they're going to beat Donald Trump in November.
But the reality is this case is now delayed severely.
Delay. In Florida, delayed indefinitely. Now, Georgia, it has been a rough few days for Jack Smith and Fani Willis. Mark, do you think we are going to see any progress here before the election and after the election? Do you think these trials are ever going to happen?
Well, I don't know. But, I mean, the key question is anything going to happen before the election? And I think the answer is no. The days of magical legal thinking are over. The cavalry is not coming. The legal cavalry is not coming to the rescue of Joe Biden.
It's pretty hard to believe, man, when you actually see him say it. It makes me wonder, do the viewers of MSNBC even know what this guy's talking about when he says the days of magical legal thinking are over? I mean, what do you think they hear when he says that? Because all of these people, if you watch MSNBC, you believe that all the Trump cases are all just cut and dry. They're totally legit. You know, these people, they don't have a clue that the New York case is just a couple cobbled together misdemeanors from 8 years ago about an event that allegedly took place 20 years ago. They don't know any of this stuff. They don't know that the government literally shipped the documents to Trump's house before they formed a raid to go get them. They don't know that. And almost every single one of these people, they believe that he's charged with insurrection in the January 6th case. They have no idea that it's just another case of magical legal thinking with a reimagined 160-year-old anti-Klan law. Anyone watching this show, they have no idea what this guy means. But if you agree with me that that's something the average MSNBC viewer just isn't ready or capable of hearing, and that what all this really was just the legal cavalry coming to rescue Joe Biden. And listen to this.
The answer is no. The days of magical legal thinking are over. The cavalry is not coming. The legal cavalry is not coming to the rescue of Joe Biden, which is, I think is good. I think voters should focus on the election. The way to beat Donald Trump is not in court ultimately, but at the ballot box. That's the way you humiliate him. That's take away his power, take away his standing with voters, and do it legally, do it straightforward at the ballot box.
Just look how proud he looks of himself for just having the stones to say on MSNBC that it really is good that the magical legal thinking cavalry isn't coming for Joe Biden. He says it's good now that the left has no choice but to try and win fairly and legally, he actually says. I mean, we should do this legally. Like, bro, what planet are these people on? You do not get credit for saying reasonable shit once all your election interference madness starts to fail. Where were you 2 years ago, dude? I mean, these people, they haven't said a word about any of this stuff. They haven't talked about guardrails. They haven't been concerned about anything. It's just been full speed ahead. And now that that ship has sailed, you know, they're not going to be able to beat Donald Trump fairly or legally. They have the most unlikable, unsuccessful, unavailable president in modern history. You're not beating anyone at the ballot box. But I mean, this poor propagandist face-fed, she cannot believe what she's hearing. She says, this is not magical legal thinking. These are the guardrails. These are our protections against Donald Trump.
Look, these are the guardrails not holding, right? This is a guy who spent $100 million, the New York Times said $100 million to punt these cases. He's hired the best lawyers. I think we're still going to see this criminal case, the New York case, but I don't know that we'll see any other cases.
Did he hire the best lawyers?
Well,
or is Aileen Cannon in his pocket, and did he get wildly lucky? Come on.
I would say he's
Alina Habba, the best lawyer?
No, she is not the best lawyer, but Todd Blanche is a pretty good lawyer. I mean, he's had some pretty good lawyers, and he's also had millions and millions and millions of dollars. And so he's managed to punt a lot of this stuff. I think he also got lucky. And I think the Supreme Court, I mean, you listen to those two justices, Thomas and Alito, they have really done for him what few thought they would.
What have they done for him? I mean, they've done nothing but do their jobs and interpret the Constitution. But of course, I mean, this is how these people think. I mean, the Trump prosecutions, they believe, are the guardrails. Magical legal thinking protections against a would-be despot or whatever it is they actually believe. I mean, they say his use of due process, which is guaranteed to every single one of us by the Fifth Amendment, they say that's just him punting the cases, that he wouldn't have been able to do it if he didn't have the means, which again, if you pay close attention, that is the quiet part out loud. These people are upset that they attempted such incredible lawfare against the one human on the entire planet that could handle it, both emotionally and financially. And they're just pissed off that they haven't been able to break the guy. I mean, this is who these people are. They are willing to weaponize the court system against a political opponent just to bring them to heel, to break them, to bust them. I mean, they do this all while preaching the virtues of democracy and justice. And really, the amazing thing is they have no real awareness of the meaning of their words or what their actions would do. I mean, they don't realize the pendulum always swings. I mean, but this is who these people are. Tone deaf, insane, amazing stuff, man. But that's just my take. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And if you haven't already, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.